moving out of what is a carbon-fed economy is an imperative for India. It's also backed by the need from a climate point of view, but it's a massive cost. And globally, while the developed nations have been talking about this transition, they haven't really put their money behind where their mouth is as far as helping countries like India achieve this transition in a sustainable and fast manner. But that's the broader picture. What I really want to ask you about is how critical is the role of finance in India's energy transition towards a green, renewable, sustainable future? Mr. Ramesh. Yeah, here you go with the mic.
Thank you, Siddharth.
Just hold it closer.
Yeah. Thank you. Wonderful to see all the ladies and gentlemen, who's who of the industry here. Of course, it all starts with finance. So, I naturally expected this could be the first question for this panel discussion. To give a context, what are the financing, requirement we are looking at for, energy, green energy or clean energy? If we just look at the targets given or undertaken by Government of India is humongous. The kind of energy transition declaration of having 50% of energy requirement by 2030 to be met by non-fossil fuels. So that's about nearly 500 gigawatt of energy to be coming from clean sources of energy. The kind of investment that is going into every kind of value chain in this particular sector is going to be humongous. Now, we have seen this playing out in the last decade, a variety of financing options coming in. Just to start with, the green bonds were the rage for a good part of time. Of course, the traditional debt instruments provided by the financial institutions like us, India Exim Bank, particularly we are in the long-term financing, 10 to 15 years or 20 years also. So that's where the requirement or the, all the ratios of such a projects work out better. So apart from India Exim Bank, Government of India has also, put in place the NAFID, which is another financial institution looking into the infrastructure segment, which is coming into play. And today we saw their bond rising, news also coming into play. Apart from that, all the developmental banks also are coming in this space very aggressively. The African Development Bank, Asian Development Bank, all of them are supporting this particular cause and have been bringing in new structures in place. For a financial institution, we need to first have a clarity on how the price discovery has happened. I think India has demonstrated it in a wonderful manner. I think the whole world is also following that particular model as well. Further, on the offtake risk, again, there is an aggregation of demand and an assurance of payment coming in by the government-led institutions are there. Right. Which is a great learning for the whole world also. Then there are insurance products which are trying to cover different kinds of risks associated with this sector. I think whatever risk mitigation measures financial institution look forwards, right, they are all available. Just on an end note, the kind of complexity the project can have. One of the project, one of our major customer who is actually working with this particular program is implementing a project in Australia which is conceived in UK, funded by Korean entities, put out in Western Australia and supported by an Indian financial institution. So this is the global situation what we are looking at.